In this video I'm going to demonstrate how to make the three surfaces as shown here to start our mouse design. So first I'm going to Control Tab back to my blank document, and we're working with surfaces, so I have the surface ribbon bar. The first sketch I want to make is in the top plane, so I'm going to select the top plane, then extrude surface, and I'm going to start by sketching a center line from the origin that's horizontal going this way. I'll push escape. And then I want to sketch a 3-point arc. So I'll select it. I'll come down vertically below the origin and click to start. Move over here, click, then move down and click. Now you're just going to fit this geometry to the screen. And I'll use mouse gestures to activate Smart Dimension. So this is 4 1/4. And the distance from the origin to this point is 7/8. And then the distance from this point to this point is 5/8. And the radius itself is 5 inches. So I've added all the dimensions. I'm going to push escape. And then these two endpoints will be vertical. And this endpoint will be vertical with the origin. My sketch is fully defined. I'm just going to look at it isometrically. I'll right click and exit my sketch. Then I want to make the extrusion 1 inch distance, and I'm going to add 3° of draft. And I'll say OK to accept that. I want to make another extrusion, this time working in the front plane. So I'm going to pre-select the front plane, tell it I'm making an extrusion. I'll look normal too. And again, I'm going to make a 3-point arc. Now this arc can be locked to the midpoint here. Then I'm going to come over and lock it to the side here, but not the midpoint. And then move up and click to create the arc. Again, I'll use mouse gestures to activate Smart Dimension. And the distance from the origin to that endpoint is 0.425. The radius itself is 5 inches. I'm going to push escape because I have a fully defined sketch now. I could have also dimensioned this up 1/2 inch. I'll look at it isometrically and I'll right click and I'll exit the sketch. So this extrusion I'm going to make 1.5 inches long without any draft, and I'll say OK. So now I have these two surfaces, and I'm going to use the surface trim to remove this portion of this surface where it's above this. So I'm going to activate trim surface. I'm going to tell it a standard one. This surface is my trimming tool, and I can tell it again what to keep or remove. So I have keep selected, so I'm going to tell it to keep this, and I'll right click to accept that. And there's what we have so far. So I'll just look at it isometrically, and next I want to select my front plane, and with my front plane selected, I'm just going to go back to the features ribbon. I'm going to tell it I want to use this as a mirror plane. I'm going to expand the bodies to mirror, and I want to mirror this body. So I see the preview and it looks good. So I'm going to say OK. And now I've mirrored that body there. And in the next video, we'll continue from there.